you want.
All right.
Fucking Ooga cunts. Welcome to one of the midweek cunt streams. I mean, it's not really midweek, I guess. Is it Monday? Yeah, it's Monday now.
It's also one of those weird days, like a holiday for like what's called a mother. So I guess this is one of those rare days when you're not supposed to wear a condom.
Exactly. To anybody listening, do not use condoms. Not today or ever. You heard that here on the cunt stream. Condoms, bad shit.
Never again.
Never. I'm pretty sure the faithful will love us for that. But
well, yeah. Also, Jesus, I think, hated condoms or something. I'm not entirely clear on the ideology behind it, but Christians hate it, so I have to assume Jesus was anti-condom.
Hello. You think so? Hello.
How's it going?
Going good. Do I sound okay? This is a new headset, so I'm not able to adjust the mic closer to my mouth. But are you guys able to hear me all right?
You actually sound better than usual.
Like I said, I got a new headset because one of the ear muffs actually shorted out, so I went and got another one. Okay. So brand new headset. Yay.
Yeah, you sound better than you did last time.
No, that's good.
Yeah.
This one has a little bit more noise cancellation, and it's formatted differently, so cool. Oh, how are you guys doing?
Yeah, condoms are for pussies.
Yeah, condoms are. Let's face it. That's the coward's way out.
We figure today is Mother's Day, so we need to convince guys to not use condoms. This is the one day we're not being responsible, and we're telling you to just do the one terrible, stupid thing.
The one day we here on the cunt stream are not being responsible.
Yeah.
And you cunts are the only ones here to witness it. Congratulations. You guys have seen the one time that we drop our constant responsibility and tell you, don't use condoms.
Don't use condoms.
Don't use condoms. Make sure you put a baby in a woman. I mean,
I don't know. Unless you're like a premature type dude, then maybe like a couple.
Like completely ignoring the ejaculation. Infest that pussy, bro.
Look. I hear that India is having a population boom. We can't let them get ahead of us. All right, we got to outdo them.
No, and we also have to out gonorrhea them.
Right. I'm using Tinder as we speak to try and find a woman I can hook up with and put a baby in right now. It's just a shame that they're all married, but I mean, I guess it adds to the appeal, maybe.
Yeah, the other guy, it's not your problem.
Yeah, you're not the one who's getting cocked. It's the other guy.
Exactly.
Cuckoldry is not an issue if you're the one fucking the guy's wife.
But what if you're fucking another man's trap?
Oh, you see.
Then it's gay.
Yeah. See, now that's gay. The goal is not to be gay. The goal is to put babies in women. Because
whoa. If a trap puts a baby in another woman, is that gay?
No. Why would that be gay? That's just it means he's just being like, I don't know, a cross-dresser?
That's heterosexual sex. I mean, the lady's probably lesbian-ish if she wants to fuck a guy who looks like a chick, but
I dress like a chick.
We've been over this, Egglord. It's the genital.
No, I'm telling you, fucking a trap is never gay.
Okay.
Fucking a trap is always gay.
And in point of fact, fucking a trap is straight. Fucking a woman, now that is fucking gay.
What? What am I listening to? This sounds like hypocrisy.
No, fucking women, fucking men, gay as fuck. Fucking a trap, not gay. Straight, bro. Very straight.
I feel like
Where did we land on hermaphrodites?
Look, all I'm saying is I might have believed you about an hour ago when I was fairly drunk, but I'm at least 2 cups of coffee in, and I'm sober enough to tell you that sounds like hypocrisy to me. Or that's shenanigans.
I am not sober.
I call shenanigans on this bullshit stream. That's what I'm saying. Shenanigans.
Shenanigans.
oh,
What are we drinking? Irish whiskey?
Cheap
wish.
wine. Cheap wine.
Okay, so who is this Chambers person?
It's me. Hello.
Your humble host.
Yes.
That one worked.
Oh, yay. Okay. Hi, Amanda.
Hi.
Hey, how's it going?
I literally just got done fucking my husband, came out to have a cigarette and saw a stream going, and there was a hangout link. So I was like, yeah, let's do this.
Oh, okay. So you're actively on your way to having another child?
No more
Oh.
children for us.
Well,
Oh.
Take care of
happy
that.
Mother's Day, Amanda.
Thank
Yes,
you.
happy Mother's Day.
Are you a mommy too, Chamber?
No kids for me. I do not want them.
See,
Just
it's
no.
hard to tell with some YouTubers. I feel like I have to tell all chicks Happy Mother's Day on YouTube just to be safe.
Just in case.
Yeah.
Even the fucking 14-year-olds at this point.
Oh,
you
jeez.
never know.
I wished, or actually I'm about to wish, rather, I haven't hit the button yet, Trainer Jax a happy Mother's Day, just in case.
Hold up. Let's not do panda bearing shit, okay?
Oh boy! Oh
No,
That's
that,
what?
that happened last night. We're not going to
what?
talk about that tonight. Yeah, last night we had to explain to Lacey from Very Nearly Viral that whole situation.
Well, from what I heard of Panda Baron, it was a miscommunication or it was something done in innocence, and the lady, the girl, was it Jax? What the frick is that chick's name? Is apparently a drama whore and like blew it way out of proportion and like screamed pedo.
The way I heard
See,
it, they
I
both
think
were
it's
acting-
about halfway between those two things.
Yeah, that's the way I think.
I think what he did was creepy. I think it was weird.
Well,
I don't think it was because he's a pedophile. I don't
well,
think
here's
for her to take her shirt off.
no, and here's the thing, because I actually spoke to Panda Bearing personally myself, actually a few days ago, and he explained to me the entire story. So it kind of sounds like he got fucked over, and from what I understand, he's kind of socially inept. So,
and I feel like that is why he did it. Not so much because he wanted her to take her shirt off or anything like that. He honestly
Yeah.
didn't want to learn how to put a bra on. And he didn't realize, hey, you don't ask kids this. But I
Yeah.
do think he's exaggerating the whole Jax is a drama queen. Jax did this and that.
Well, I've heard that
Jax-
Jax is a drama queen from other people too. He's not the only one. I don't even know
At
Jax,
From what
Go
I've
ahead.
seen,
Oh.
Jax is level-headed enough. I don't know her that well. But from what I've seen, her part in the whole he's creepy shit was her original complaint, which, yeah, right off the bat, it does seem like before you've thought about it, before you've heard his part, it does seem very creepy. It does seem very weird. She did complain to people with large followings, but most young girls would be creeped out in a situation like that.
Yeah, that's what I told
No.
Carmel,
And
Panda.
later she went on to tell everybody to leave him alone, to not talk about it.
Yeah.
She was very, very specific about that. Everybody leave this alone.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I've seen it from both sides, and I told Caramel or Panda, whatever you want to call him. I told him the same thing, that his situation, it was weird, and she was being a little childish, but she is a child, so you really can't expect more than that from a child, but them to act a little childishly in their response. So it was just a whole weird situation that just never needed to happen.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like it was something that maybe both sides handled poorly, but I don't think Panda Bearing is a pedophile, but I also don't think Jax's response was
Completely unwarranted.
exactly.
As far as
I wasn't even around for the situation. I heard about it because I started talking to Panda Bearing, and then somebody came to me, oh, he's a pedo, and so that, like, I went, whoa, are you serious? And so I confronted him. And I'm like, dude, I don't hide pedos. You better tell me what the fuck happened. So, and because of the stress I was under, I'm going, eh. So he explained the story. I'm like, oh, okay, that's okay. It sounds like you got fucked with.
I mean, I'm sure from his point of view, it would sound like that, and it does sound like that when he tries to talk to me about stuff like that too. That's why he's kind of learned I don't want to talk about it. But I don't know. He's an alright guy. He's really awkward, and he did a really awkward thing, and a child responded like you would expect a child to respond. That's the way I see it.
Exactly.
greetings, red robots.
Greetings, red shirts. What's up?
Wait. You need to say the line.
Which one?
Autobots, lick my ass.
Oh,
That's
Autobots, lick my ass. Keep remembering, I'm not Optimus Christ.
yeah. Although that was a great impression of the man.
That
Oh,
was
good. I appreciate it.
Let
You all
me
look-
send the link out to him.
Yeah, all you robots look alike.
Fine. I'm cool with that.
I can tell him apart because he's got that red coloring. That's the only reason, though.
You're not supposed to see color. Robot racism.
No.
Oh.
Robot racism is when you can't tell the difference between a Decepticon and an Autobot. Color is not anywhere near as important to us. It's like a hairstyle.
Okay.
It's fine.
But can I ask you politely, without sounding like a complete bigot?
Yeah.
What's the difference between you and a big toaster?
I don't make toast. I may warm your heart, even the cockles of your heart, but I don't make good toast. I am capable of many things. Good toast is not one of them. It's
No.
sad, I know.
Well, do you make bad
have-
toast?
Well,
Yeah, I can make bad toast with my fusion laser.
he has like thrusters and stuff like that. I mean,
Oh,
he'll
yeah, you don't
toast
want-
something if you want it, but it's not going to be good.
You don't want me to use the thrusters though, because then it'll be radioactive.
I can still eat them. Okay, maybe not the radioactive ones.
You can try. I
Many.
mean,
I'm not trying to discourage anyone, but my toast has some limitations. You'll glow in the dark afterwards if you eat the one that I. Because there's also that if I heat them with my farts, then you'll die of the Zyklon B. So, it's a good time.
What about pancakes?
I can make a mean pancake, but I'm better with waffles.
Oh, even better.
Got the little syrup catchers.
Like little syrup catchers, and if you're doing them right, waffles should have a crunchy, crispy outside. That's why you put a bit more sugar in waffle batter than you would in pancake batter, because you never want to do that to pancakes because they're supposed to be floppy. They're flapjacks after all.
yeah.
Dude, you know what is delicious? Oh, sorry, go ahead.
No, answer your own question, please.
No, I was gonna say, you know what's delicious, and my mind got here in the craziest fucking way. Like a grilled spaghetti sandwich, dude.
Grilled
Whoa.
spaghetti
what?
sandwich.
My
No.
mind went there because waffle maker, them pressed sandwich makers, and my grandmother used
I totally
to have
get that.
one. Yeah.
Spaghetti
No.
sandwich?
When you say something like that, I have to question: are you getting the cravings?
No.
Are you suffering from the priggers?
No, dude, I used to eat it when I was a kid. It was the best thing ever. My grandma had one of these like little pressed sandwich makers. You'd put in stuff and make a stuffed grilled cheese or something with it. Only I would wait until like she made a batch of spaghetti, and the next day I'd take 2 big thick slices of Texas toast, coat the outside with butter, a little bit of garlic salt, put the spaghetti on the inside. You got to warm it up first, of course, and then you put it in that sandwich maker, and it's the best fucking stuffed spaghetti like grilled sandwich you have ever had.
Now
Awesome.
hungry.
Yeah, no
come on.
kidding.
Have
I'm-
we ever asked Amanda the question?
I'm pretty sure we did. Amanda, have you been asked a very, very personal question here on the stream?
No, y'all asked other people in my first stream, but you skipped me on that question, actually. The
And-
whole Blair White thing. Or
No.
Blair White.
It's
No,
not Blair White, it's
Anita or
somebody else.
Lacey.
It's who would I fuck and who would I kill or something, right?
No.
No, just
Who would you
you
fuck?
gotta fuck one of them.
You have to fuck
No
one of them.
protection.
Oh, I don't get to kill
Anita
either of them?
Sarkeesian, Lacey Green.
And
No,
How is
sweetheart,
that
you don't
any
get to
fun?
kill.
I don't get to kill either one of them, though.
You can kill both of them if you want, but you gotta fuck one.
Damn it.
You
Yeah,
can't avoid the
probably
sex.
less
Hold
creepy
on,
if you
hold
do
on.
it before you kill them.
yeah, can you fuck them after you've killed them?
That's your choice, but I can't say I'd recommend it.
Because that changes my answer.
Oh my gosh.
It's disturbing, but I get that. I actually understand that.
I would say Lacey Green as long as I can tape her mouth, but then you kind of want her mouth doing things because I'm not doing shit to her. And if
Oh no!
she's
Here's what you do.
fucking-
Just remember,
Well, you
sit it on her face and tell her that you love her.
Yeah, there you go. I'll just use my cunt to keep her mouth shut.
Exactly.
Well, your
Or
options.
either that or just buy a ball gag.
Well, or you could be really creative and get the type of ball gag that has a dildo attached to it.
God, those are creepy.
That takes face fucking to a completely different level.
That sounds weird as fuck.
I have not seen those.
Well, to be fair, I've been single for 8 years, so I have a lot of free time on my hands.
And Samaj, you've been single for 8 years.
Yes.
Have you had sex in that time?
No. Which reminds me, this stream is brought to you by 10 Eggs. 10 Eggs. Go fuck yourself.
Because nobody else will.
Because no one else will.
On the flip side, you got to look at the positives, because Smosh doesn't have to deal with all the relationship weirdness that comes with that sort of thing. I mean, yeah, the sex is nice, but I mean, come on.
Yeah. Well,
y'all know occasionally there's just a moment of, oh God.
No, I don't have to deal with that. I just abuse my woman. Now she obeys me.
Yeah, I just use my man for the resources.
God damn it.
And the dick when I want it, of course.
And Trig Towel.
Trick towel. God damn it.
Trig Towel.
Don't start up new phrases. I don't want to listen to them.
We should invite him again. I think he'd accept the opportunity to speak with me.
Wait, I just realized Trig Towel could easily be.
Trig Tao.
Oh, he won't if I'm here.
I just realized Trig Towel could easily be trannies going their own way. I don't like that.
Funny.
No, you have to call him a Miggly because he hates that so very, very much.
Why don't you just call him a Migger?
No, Miggly because,
Oh, that's funny.
because I invented that term and I find it cute. They find it extremely annoying and defacing. I don't know the word I'm looking for because it's late. I'm tired.
Degrading.
There you go. I just got fucked. I can't think very well.
God,
Oh my god.
fucking
Man,
Mig
fucked the brains
Towels.
right out of me.
Oh my.
Prove a picture it didn't happen.
Yeah. Preferably a video.
No,
Like,
bad.
Hey, with our luck, she would troll us with pictures of his hairy ass.
I could go take a
No. No.
I'm not saying we should. I'm just thinking that's what she would do to troll us.
I totally could do that. Like he's passed out in there. I
Those
could go pull down his under, snap a pic.
Those would never leave the internet, man. Those would be all over Twitter.
Wait, you
Ugh.
just
Oh,
heard
you should
Amanda
see-
is going to sexually assault her husband. And
He
post
accused me
pictures
of
to
that
prove
one
it.
time. He needed to wake up. He wouldn't get the fuck up, so I started giving him a blowjob, and he accused me of sexually assaulting him.
You fucking rapist.
You know how many times I've woken up to him just about to have sex with me?
He's a fucking rapist too. You're both going to jail
Fun to
for
wake up
raping each
that
other.
way.
My God,
I'm
what's
already
wrong?
calling the cops. You sound like you're from what, Texas?
Yeah, we're married and we rape each other all the time.
Yeah, marital rape is a thing.
Sure.
Consensual marital
What did you
rape.
say?
Yeah, hi, 911. Rape, somewhere in like Texas or Kentucky or something.
I am not from Kentucky.
What do you
Okay.
mean I'm talking to the wrong country's police?
No, that wasn't laughter. I was crying because of the rape.
That poor raped man. He got a blowjob.
Is that what? All right, so be it. That poor raped man. So, Mother's Day, guys. Do
Oh,
anything?
it's not that part of home. What?
Mother's Day. Anything special happening for you guys?
Well,
No, not really.
no, I helped my mom with her phone and her computer, and that's about it. Although, ironically, in the funniest way possible, in the process of playing Fallout 4 this evening, I found the magazine for Junktown TV vendor, and the first one I found was one that said, "I sold my mom."
Yes, those are awesome.
My husband actually got up and went to church today for his mama. And then afterwards, he actually let me play on his computer. I got to play my Sims game for a while. And he came up and gave me a back rub. Plus, I got fucked twice today. It's been an awesome day.
Oh wow!
Yeah, see, funny enough, I have the day off, and the missus had to work.
Oh, that sucks
Oh.
balls.
Well,
Yeah.
actually, that's the problem. It doesn't suck many balls. Balls went unsucked.
But don't worry, I am giving her a really good Mother's Day gift. I'm gonna give her the absolute pleasure and well, let's just say it. Well, let's not say it because I can't remember the word. But I'm gonna allow her to suck my dick. And I don't mean
Pleasure and
for a little
honor.
bit. I mean as long as she wants.
Okay, well, if that's something she's into, hey, that's even all the better.
I'm even gonna put a bow on it. Probably
Oh, okay.
not.
Wow.
That seems.
It's my dick in a box.
that is a thing.
I only
a
said
thing of
that
wonder and
because I'm
amusement.
pretty sure she's watching right now.
He's
That
gonna
makes it
bite
even
your
better.
dick
That's-
off.
Ouch.
Ouch.
Actually, speaking of that, has anybody seen the movie Teeth?
Yes. No.
I
Fuck.
haven't seen it, but I've heard enough to know.
Yeah. Oh no. I got a funny story. Okay, so I had a friend tell me about the movie, and I've never watched it, but I know enough about it. Just it's fucked up. So before me and my husband actually got married, we went to his trade school, and me and my friend told him to watch it for Halloween. We didn't think he was going to because it's like, nah, everybody knows what that movie is. He comes back, I think later that evening or the next day, and he's horrified. And we're kind of looking at him going like, what? And he goes, I watched it. We were just dying because we knew neither one of us had seen it, but we knew enough about it.
Oh my gosh, that's horrible. I know that and that other one, Human Centipede. I won't watch either.
Ah.
No, enough.
No. Hold on.
Dude.
Human Centipede Part 3 is fucking amazing.
I've only seen part 2 and 1.
I've only seen part 1.
Seen any of them, and I don't want to.
Dude,
The covers
part
enough to
one
freak
was-
me out.
I thought it was good. I was
Part-
like, this is some creative shit.
Part 3.
No, it's fucked up for sure, but it wasn't It wasn't a bad movie.
Part 3
No.
is amazing. All right, it's amazing in how bad.
Is that the one with the little short guy?
Well, yeah, but it has.
Oh no, that's the
the third
like in
one
a prison.
has they're in a prison and they have this German prison warden who is all about trying to figure out how to. He keeps getting pissed at the prisoners. He literally castrates one.
What?
Whoa.
Damn, dude.
Wait, why am I laughing at that?
Rather than
It's
just
nervous.
explaining
It's
it,
nervous
you
stuff,
turn
man.
your camera on and demonstrate.
Oh.
Schmeckle dumb. Schmeckle don't know what castrate means. Egglord joke.
Smeckle crazy.
No, no, I cannot. No.
Oh no!
Go look it up.
Andy.
Google's your best friend.
Look it up. Google is your best friend.
That's why
But
we
yeah.
say Google it.
Essentially, for
I'm pretty sure what Chambers meant to say is, Google exists. You have no excuse. Do it.
yeah. So essentially,
it.
for like the first hour, like the actual human centipede part is like maybe the last 15 minutes. It's all kind of leading up to that.
Yeah, no, I'm still not
That
watching.
makes
That's
sense.
creepy.
So, yeah, the build-up would be the important part.
And it's not nearly as gruesome as the other movies.
Well, now I'm
Oh.
curious.
If you're
I'm
gonna,
not.
Okay, why not?
if you're gonna do like a creepy movie like that, you gotta pull a hard candy and trick
It's-
people so they don't
it's-
realize they're watching.
That's
It's
a good
actually-
movie.
It's actually not. It's not creepy, but it is kind of a cringe fest. I'm telling you, Human Centipede Part 3 is fucking amazing. I hate the other two. I hate the other two, but Part 3 is fucking amazing.
Has anybody seen Theater Bazaar?
Uh-uh.
No.
Never.
Oh damn, nobody's seen that. It's it was on Netflix for a while. It's like an anthology, kind of like the VHS series where they have a bunch of different short like horror movie things. It's fucking cool. You
I
ever get a
stopped
chance?
using Netflix when I realized that they'd started charging me again.
What,
Yeah,
the-
I had to quit. Well, I didn't really quit using Netflix. I quit paying for them because I can't afford them, and they finally stopped letting me watch. That's what happened.
Damn.
No, for probably about 6-7 months, I guess something screwed up on their end, and they didn't charge me, and I kept getting Netflix.
Nice.
And then it came back, and I was like, no, fuck this. I found a better system. I don't need Netflix.
Because I paid for it through my phone, like my iPhone, then whenever I wouldn't pay for Netflix, it would still let me watch Netflix. I just couldn't download anything on my phone. Like even free apps, I couldn't get anything on my phone. But now it's been so long that I haven't paid Netflix that they finally stopped letting me watch Netflix.
You got to find somebody who will let you use their password for free.
Yeah, well,
Hey,
that's what my
Henry,
family was
can I
doing
borrow
with
your
me.
Netflix password?
I don't have one anymore, fool. I used to.
Oh, no, right. You're the one that's doing the whole butt sex for money thing.
Yep. And I haven't had the butt sex yet, so I can't get Netflix.
Hold on. It's not that you are having butt sex for money. It's that we are selling you into slavery to have butt sex.
You
So
keep
we-
reminding me.
We have money.
$25, you can have him for 5 years.
No, that's not what we agreed.
No,
Oh,
Damn.
no, sorry. $50 can have him
Yeah,
for 10
it's $50 for 10 years. Although I'm willing to go as high as 60 for 15.
Not true. You guys are only fucking yourselves right now. I am worth a lot more than that, goddammit.
I sold my tits to my husband for a burger and a Dr. Pepper at McDonald's, so he owns those. So yeah.
Hmm.
Well, he's your
That's what
husband.
we
He
did.
better own them.
Can you ask your husband if he'd like to buy Henry Sweets? Because I'll accept the same deal in exchange.
Actually, I will too. I will too by this point.
He would probably go. I'd go wake him up and ask him. He'd be like, "Yeah, Sure.
Like, at least at this point, if I can get a burger out of it, it's not a loss.
Yeah, but as a
exactly.
sex slave, you have to provide me with a place to live, so I have to come live with you.
No. She has to provide
I
you
have
with
a
like a
garage.
shed or something with a lock on it.
I have a garage.
Or
I can
maybe
throw
a
you
s-
out there with the other junk.
maybe an unused attic or a dirty cellar with a dirt floor.
Or just a dog kennel.
Yeah, there's that too.
No. Damn.
Hey, he said it himself.
No, when I have dogs, they sleep indoors. I have indoor-outdoor dogs, so I might have a dog pillow somewhere. The dog's pillow. There you go.
We'll work out the terms later.
I'll get my husband to send you that
Yeah,
hamburger.
just remember, you don't feed that fucking burger to Henry. You're saying me.
I'll tell him he needs to send Schmeckle a burger he's bought a slave he doesn't know about yet.
I expect to receive this in the mail, and I expect it promptly.
Same. Yeah,
Wait, 2 burgers, or we're gonna cut the burger in half and mail you each a half?
Well,
cut it in half.
I guess since Egglord's here, yeah, half a burger each.
Look,
Half
look,
burger each.
all I know is at this current moment, you all need to shut up. Tiki, you're more than welcome to come on. Just please don't shout out Allahu Akbar.
No, I was going to actually say Happy Mother's Day, and yes, that means to all the single mothers, so no bitching about Father's Day.
Oh, Tiki, happy Mother's Day.
Happy Mother's Day to Mrs. Schmeckle.
Mrs. Schmeckle died today. It was very tragic.
Oh.
So how did she
Yeah,
die?
she was actually hit by a bus that had Happy Mother's Day painted on the side.
Oh, how horrible.
Was it one of those like trucks that had Happy Mother's Day, but it was carrying many of those chocolate dipped bananas that particularly look like potential penises?
No.
Fall all over top of her.
If
It would be ironic on so many levels.
If it happened to have an ad on it for children not having school supplies, it was probably a picture of me and my siblings. We were all
Oh.
You know
on
what?
that ad.
Okay, so it would be worse if she died because the bus ran her over, and that said bus was supposed to be the gift from Schmeckle himself.
Tiki. Hit F5.
You're roboting heavily.
And appropriating my culture. Just saying.
The grandiloquent one in the chat has pointed out that I was driving the bus. Now I'm gonna have to take this stream down, and also all of I can have no witnesses to this. So if you would all be
No
so kind
witnesses.
to post your addresses in the chat, I'll get you in order of who's closest.
So, my brother's girlfriend was taking pictures as I was preparing the lobster I made for my mom earlier, and she was kept fucking daring me to say you should hashtag this to PETA.
Oh.
Samaj, have you shown your mother the Cuntstream?
I've mentioned that I've been on here. I've reposted it. She follows me on Twitter. I pray to God she never has heard this stream.
Wait. She follows you on Twitter.
She does, and I hope she's never.
You
seen
only
it.
have so many followers. I can figure out.
He's gonna find out who
Which
your
one's
mom
her?
is
I'm-
and go hit on her.
Oh, guys, I'm gonna fuck Samaj's mom.
So if any of you guys are following Samaj and you get a random message from Schmeckle saying, "Hey, baby, how about
You're
tonight?"
doing it
You
again.
know that he did not hit his mother, but instead hit you.
You're doing it again, cunt.
You're a super robot, yeah.
Fucking hell!
Hey, can I tell you guys something cool?
Yes.
What?
The coolest thing in the world has happened to me. My mom knocks on the door. I'm like, what the fuck? And she's like, hey, whiskey Graham. And she just gave me fucking bourbon.
Nice.
There you go.
Stepping
Oh.
it up.
Nice.
Are you at your mom's place right now?
Kinda.
Like Mother's Day, I guess you stop by and shit, right?
Yeah, I'm kind of next door in the RV.
Okay, but you went to visit your mom,
Yeah, I hung out with her.
and she decided to bring you booze.
Yeah.
See, I decided not to visit my mom because she specifically would not do that.
That's a good reason.
My mom
Fuck, I
would
want
have
more
got
of
me
that, though.
drunk. But it's too far to drive. My car's too big a piece of shit, or I would have gone to see her. But she has no, like, they know, my family knows I have a channel and stuff on YouTube. They don't come anywhere near any of this shit. I am way too honest about my life and my family for them to watch this shit. They would be
Yeah,
pissed off.
I actually have personal friends of mine because of stuff I get involved with online. I have, like, they don't talk to me very much anymore. They call it all drama. I'm like, you know what? Go F yourself. I'm done. I know.
No,
I try
basically
to talk to a
everyone-
friend. Huh?
No, go ahead.
Oh, I know. I tried to talk to a friend about the Daddy-O-5 stuff, and he came out and called it like petty drama, and I'm like, dude, child abuse isn't petty, dude. I went off on him, like it was texting or whatnot, but I haven't talked to him since. And then I tried to talk to another person about it, personal wise, and yeah, that conversation didn't go anywhere. I just got off the phone pissed. So yeah, like none of my friends or family come near my channels or my stuff anymore. It's like whatever, man.
Yeah, I've actually talked to my mom about the Daddy-O-5, Mommy-O-5 stuff, and she called it white trash drama. I'm like, it's child abuse. You should know this kind of stuff. You work with child
Well,
support.
it's child abuse, but it is also white trash drama.
Yeah, if I showed the Daddy-O-5 stuff to my mom, she would not understand where the problem was.
Oh wow, that speaks volumes. Holy shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, I actually.
You
I
guys have never been around hillbillies, rednecks, or white trash, have you?
No.
Yeah, I grew up in the trailer park and in the ghettos and living in cars and stuff. It's not that much different than my
In
life.
California, all
They
the
have a little-
rednecks, hillbillies, and white trash live in Northern California, not Southern California.
Those
See-
kids, the Daddy-O-5 kids actually have it a little better off than I did.
That's your problem, Tiki. You should spend some time with people like that, and then you'll understand what we're talking about.
Well, see, I lived in Northern California for 10 years, so I already know about the hillbillies, white trash, and rednecks.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
I mean, I lived in Montana for a few years too, where it's nothing but rednecks and white trash.
Yeah. Speaking of the Daddy-O-5 situation, I've been keeping quiet about it for the most part. What do you guys think about Joy Sparkle BS?
You've been
Huh?
keeping quiet about the Daddy-O-5 thing?
It's a gag order.
Oh,
no.
You mean since the gag order? Okay.
Yeah, well, no, I'm referring to, yes, that is a gag order. But I'm referring
Well,
to,
no,
like,
I knew that. Just you said you'd been keeping quiet on the Daddy-O-5 thing.
well, yes,
You've
but I've
been one of the most prominent voices in that whole thing.
no. Okay.
Mhm.
Okay, I guess let me rephrase. What do you think about the drama going on with Joy Sparkle BS? I know a lot of people are calling me shady, but I don't know. What are your guys' opinions on it?
I don't know Joy, but from the
I don't know
things
shit.
I've heard, the things that I've seen her say in her own videos, like the things Based Mama brought up, like the speaking to angels, the indigo child shit.
It's all real.
That's all I need to know that she's crazy. Or at least, maybe not crazy, but not entirely balanced.
Yeah, I would agree with that.
I don't know Joy Sparkle. I don't have enough care to actually be interested in whatever Joy Sparkle offers or has to say at this moment.
No, at first I thought she was doing good things for the kids. But now, if she has actually obtained privileged information and potentially fucked over Rose for custody of the kids, well, that's a definite issue, and I'd like to see her, again, if she did that, punished for it.
That compromises the whole court case in general, which is not a good thing, especially since Rose literally just got custody of the children. And it's not even full custody or partial custody. It's emergency custody.
Which means that if she's fucked over, there's still the possibility of the kids not going even to the state, but back to Daddy of Five.
I really don't think the children would go back to their father after
Actually-
the emergency custody was
No,
pulled.
but
There's that.
it leaves the possibility open.
Yeah,
because
Wait,
it's literally open it up, but I don't think it's going to happen.
Wait, no, there's not even an opening because this is public knowledge too. A protective order was put out to where Mike cannot see the kids for a full year.
Okay, I wasn't aware of that.
So that is public knowledge. Nick Monroe tweeted that out. So yeah, there's that. But sorry, I'm not trying to bring up this stuff. I was just curious about it because, like I said, I've been keeping quiet on my end, and there's people talking all sorts of shit about me and all the sorts of stuff going on, and I don't know. I haven't been able to say anything about it yet.
I have a lot of concerns for Heather's children too, because those three have, you could see that they've gone through similar abusive situations to the point that they become that type of person. You see it all the time
Yes.
with Jake and how he's abusive to his younger siblings.
Oh, Jake has been programmed in all the wrong ways, and that kid is gonna. I really hope their real father gets a hold of them. I don't know anything about that situation, but he's. Ooh, man, he's gonna have to go through some serious counseling and way different from Cody.
Yeah, from what I understand, though, Heather's ex is a firefighter, so the children themselves won't be able to be in his custody because of that alone.
Yeah, he could be called off at any point.
Yeah, you have
and
too crazy
you
of a
can't
schedule.
have a babysitter on the fly like that, right?
Yeah, or at least a girlfriend who would be willing to take the children in.
Yeah, if you were to have a partner of some sort, you could probably work it out. But
Yeah. So it's just
a
all
job
sorts
like
of trouble
that
going
does
on.
kind of get in the way of parental responsibilities.
Yeah, sorry, I wasn't trying to rehash stuff. I just wanted to get your guys' opinion. I don't know if you've heard of his name. His name is The Negative Talk Show, or his nickname is Negs. He did, I guess, like a small piece about me, Base Mama, and some of the stuff going on, and he just kind of talked out of his ass. I mean, I don't know. Just wanted to get your guys' take, huh?
So I wouldn't take too seriously anybody who called themselves the Negative Talk Show or had a nickname Negs, just personally.
Now I'm hearing Negs and I'm sitting here thinking Nager, and I'm like, why the fuck am I even thinking of that shit right now?
Yeah.
Yeah, sorry, I'd just like to say we at the Cuntstream definitely think that anybody called the Negative Talk Show has a stupid name and should be called out for it. Us at the Cuntstream.
We would know.
Well, I mean, I don't take this stream seriously either, but it's not serious. It's a cunt stream. It's a lot of shit talking. I wouldn't
Hey,
take
we
it.
got serious 2 times. One time Wrath cried, and the other time a bunch of people told how they were touched as children.
Sexually harassed as kids.
Because of those 2 times, we don't get serious anymore.
Yeah, it's serious discussions can make everybody really super depressed and uncomfortable.
Yeah.
If I'm gonna have a serious conversation, I'll do it on my Schmeckle channel.
Yeah.
On the Cuntstream, it doesn't fit.
I apologize. That was my bad. I just wanted to get your guys' opinion.
Oh no, I'm not saying
Opinions
don't
and
bring that
dramas
to
are
me.
perfectly okay for the cunt stream.
Yeah, no, yeah. We all think they're pieces of shit. This is an okay, serious topic.
Okay, well, I was more focused on the Joyce Sparkle BS thing. I mean, if you guys...
And that's a very fun, serious topic.
Well, like I said, I've been keeping quiet about it because people accuse me of trashing her or whatnot. It's like, I haven't said anything, but I have been Has anyone else been following the lol cow threads on her? Like, at
No.
all?
I don't.
Okay.
Threads.
Huh?
I don't know, like, even what site you're talking about, but I don't really follow Thread. I'm not on Reddit. I'm not on Discord or anything like that.
Oh, I don't have profiles to these, but I started to look some of the stuff up, and there's like recorded conversations, there's screenshot conversations. I mean, I didn't expect her past. Like, see, like I will admit something here. When I got advised to distance myself away from Joy, and it's for perfectly good reasons. I just didn't throw her to the wind. When I was in the process of distancing myself from Joy, I saw the shitstorm. I saw people were kind of ready. It's like, this is going to get bad. But I didn't expect her entire past to be drug out like it did. I mean, there was stuff that I'm just going like, holy shit, I didn't know about any of it. I mean, I don't care, but some of the stuff that they have recorded on the lolcow threads, it's just freaking horrendous, and it's current too. It's just like the way that she goes off on people, it does make her look like she's not really sane. I mean, she kind of flipped her shit on me all over Twitter right after her stream a few nights back. I was like, dude, what are you doing? I disconnected from you peacefully. I haven't even trashed you. Sorry, don't want to take over the stream.
Well, I mean, not saying anything about her trashing people. That's not a good thing to do. But in regards to being crazy, aren't we all kind of crazy? Aren't all the best people crazy?
Well,
Yes, but there's a difference between crazy and harmful crazy.
Yeah, there's good crazy, bad crazy.
Yes.
Yeah, I was gonna say that. It just I don't know. I really don't know how, because I wanted to reconnect with her after the Daddy 05 stuff and after all this was said and done, but it's just like I don't think there's really any way now to, considering the stuff that's come out afterwards. It's like it's insane.
Yeah, I don't know all this stuff because I'm not on all the sites. One of these days.
Well, I'm not on all the sites either, but I've had people, like, literally, I've had ex-fans message me over my page, over Twitter, saying how they left Joy and her channel, and I just talk about some of the
I'm going to interrupt you here just to say that we at the Cuntstream think that Joy is a piece of shit, or Chambers is a piece of shit. Whichever one will get us more views.
Oh my gosh.
One of the two of them is wrong and garbage. We definitely hate one of the two. And I'm
one of these things are not acceptable.
For this particular topic, we are a hive mind. We hate either Joy or Chambers.
I have no idea.
Vote in the
I'm not sure which yet. Maybe both.
Vote in the chat.
You're terrible.
1 for Chambers, 2 for Joy.
More importantly, Chambers of my heart or Joy Sparkle BS. You got to stick your dick in one, unprotected. Which one?
Oh, fuck that. Fuck you.
I totally fucked Chambers first. I'm coming.
Wow, that took a turn for the weird.
Well, yeah,
that's
you're all
normal
gonna answer that. That's because she's here. I didn't expect any actual answers. Just
Oh, I always talk about fucking the bitches. Doesn't everybody know this? It's because I won't do it, and they know I won't, so I can make those jokes.
yeah. See, I only ever talk about banging Samaj and Wrath, but those aren't jokes.
Oh.
That's just the after Cuntstream thing.
Uh-huh.
Sure.
Probably.
And Tiki, you've been there.
Yeah, I actually have. It was a very, very awkward threesome between those three. But hey, I had the best job ever, being the cameraman.
I was gonna say filming it.
Yeah.
Wait, did you just call yourself a cameraman?
Yes, I called myself
That
a
is
cameraman.
internalized misogyny right there.
Patriarchy.
Oh, only in Hollywood is it patriarchy to call a camera woman a cameraman. Fuck that shit. I'm not going to add an extra syllable to something that's already long enough as it is.
Valid position.
Okay. What? What's happening?
Yes,
Talking about how you had sex with
Oh, God.
Michael and how I recorded it all.
Okay.
Oh.
I mean, that was meant to be a personal, private thing. But I mean, if you're gonna,
Samaj, why don't you whip out your toys again and just give them the full view of what happened?
They're gonna do it on stream this time.
you want me to do the what now? You want
He
me
wants
to?
the puppet show.
He wants
Whip out your schmeckle, whip out your Samaj, and make them touch each other.
What about the Schmeckle and the Samaj?
What the fuck?
And Raph.
First of all, no. Here's the reason why I can't get the Wrath. I only have 2 hands.
Bear back.
All right.
Oh. Yeah, I guess Samaj would only have 2 hands. See, when I need, well, I've never done a puppet show, but I would just have the missus do it. I keep forgetting that's not a Samaj option.
Have we ever seen puppet porn? Does that exist?
Yes.
That does exist.
Go back to the Cuntstream puppet show.
Okay.
Puppet porn actually does exist.
Was
though.
it Wrath and me that you had banging in that, or?
Well, Wrath was spanking you, but then again,
That's it.
he's a giant hand. I don't see why he wouldn't. Someone's got a guitar for some reason.
I have no idea who that would be.
Henry Sweets has to have something to do with his hands, or else he'd just be touching himself.
Well, I mean, you can
But to
touch
be
yourself.
fair, the touching himself keeps him off the streets and off of drugs. It's kind of like his equivalent of the Boy Scouts, I guess.
It's kind of like my Narcotics Anonymous.
The anonymous part is because he closes his eyes and pretends it's like some homeless dude.
How could you tell with the sunglasses?
Because I know you. I know you and how your bald brain works.
Well, I mean, he has experience with bald people. I mean, he's met. Have you met Raph? He's currently a cancer patient. So.
You know, every time I touch my
For
sunglasses,
anybody in the chat, if you'd like to donate money, the link for the GoFundMe for Wrath of Controversy's cancer treatments is down below.
I just see
We
Uga
really
fucking,
don't
you know,
want
the
to
rest,
lose
fuck
our
it.
co-host to cancer.
I only just see Uga fucking, you know, the rest, fuck it. That's literally it.
Oh yeah. There's no link. Rat's got cancer, but we don't care if he dies.
Oh no, just you don't care because you're telling you're telling everybody that the link's in the description below, and it's not even there.
Yeah, no, I didn't bother to put it there. If Rat dies, he dies. It's just the order of life.
Damn.
The circle of life. So
don't worry, Wrath would approve. He's actually kind of become friends with the tumor. They speak back and forth to each other, at least in his mind. I mean, obviously he's just fucked up and doesn't understand that tumors don't speak, but they have conversations. They're friends. You've noticed, I'm sure, he hasn't been on the Cuntstream as much of late. He's been going for his chemo treatments and also walks in the park with his tumor.
Dude, I'm just wondering how much of this is lols and how much is true.
Oh no, Rat's just bald.
Okay,
That was excellent. The whole time I'm like, this has got to be for the lols, but you can't say that because you're talking about cancer patients.
what is going on? Like with the dolls? What is going on?
well,
There's
sometimes
dolls.
I am enlisted to perform a puppet show.
Samaj hasn't had sex in 8 years, remember? So instead he has a lot of toys.
So is he a virgin again?
No. Well, maybe.
He's a born-again virgin. His male hymen grew back.
So
So
how long before one becomes a born-again virgin for men?
that's a good question. I don't know. I think I've already reached the statute of limitations on that one.
At least
So-
4 years.
Samaj is at twice that.
He's a double virgin.
So
Double virgin all the
Schmeckle has
way.
asked me to reenact that magical night. Him and I somehow banged. So I should probably introduce you to the players involved. So Schmeckle here was there, and then I was also there because we all know who the superior ape is. But But I mean, we have to understand that we weren't alone. It wasn't just the two of us in our lovemaking scene. We also had to ask our precious co-host here, the Wrath of Controversy, as you can see right over there. But he is only just a hand, and he can only do so much. So I know I agreed I wouldn't share this information, but there was one other cameraman who was also potentially our director, and that was Red Robot. So Red, with his handy dandy camera, was also directing us and says, "Now Schmeckel, yeah, we need you to introduce yourself as the bottom. So by all means, when you walk in, I expect you to walk backwards." Now he is Red. He is the most magical director I've ever worked with on a porno ever at all costs, and he knew the anatomy and the way apes make love in the best way humanly possible. And of course, I come in there with my
everyone that Samaj was so drunk to the point that night he literally thought I was Red.
Yeah, absolutely.
That's fair because we look nothing alike.
Exactly.
I know.
Exactly. So I mean, obviously, I was so fucking wasted that when Tiki came over and said, "Hey, welcome to the set there, Samaj." I misinterpreted that as,
why am I watching a man sexually play with kids' toys? And I'd like to say again, it's been 8 years since Samaj has had sex.
You keep saying that like we care.
no one cares, but at the same time, it explains.
No, I'm just explaining the whole doll collection.
Chat.
It explains everything that you see behind on the screen right now. My various different toy collections and my apes, and of course my fuck. And let's not forget, of course, I always have to bring in our honored guests on every stream, the Armored Skeptic. What?
He's got the Armor Skeptic. But
Oh,
the Armored
and
Skeptic wasn't there that
been
night.
brought up in the chat. The chat is talking about Wiz's balls. I was hoping everybody had forgotten that. The whole Wizard of Cause flapping his balls on the screen thing.
Why would
somehow
they?
that video is still up and monetized.
And yet, Prince of Queens can't get his thing back on, or did he? I don't know. I haven't followed up.
I think Prince is good again.
Okay.
He got reported, but I think taped up nipples are okay. I think boobs are fine as long as there's no nip.
Good rule of thumb.
Fair enough.
Yeah, no, he streamed last week. He's definitely back.
Oh, good.
Good.
Yay.
I don't think YouTube understands what to flag anymore or what to allow on their website. They want to be more family friendly, but it's just like, yeah, no, that's no.
Well, no, they have such a big user base that they do need the automated systems.
Oh,
They
yeah.
need to vastly improve them.
Oh, yeah.
Like at this point, it's basically somebody reports you, you get a strike. It might not be quite as simple as that, but it's a lot closer to that than it should.
Exactly.
So am I going to reenact our beautiful love meeting scene? Because I was just about to introduce the tentacle monster.
Okay, that sounds good.
So
Wait,
Oh,
wait,
yeah,
no.
Omegon was there, huh?
I haven't released the whole video with Omegon and my asshole.
No, really?
No spoilers.
Oh, okay, all right. Well, to be fair though, he was quite aroused at the time. That's why the tentacles were green. That's a symbol of arousal.
Yeah.
That's just something that happens with skeptic.
Well,
Omegon.
I guess.
But Omegon.
All right. Well, I guess we'll call that a preview for the thing there. We should also, dish out some ideas on the main events, which was essentially.
Yeah, that's basically how it went. Now that I think of it, we didn't actually need a reenactment. That was just. Well, I could have just said he slammed his dick into my ass a bunch of times.
I
You just
forgot.
wanted
Did
to
we have
see
the
that.
lube set up or no?
I'll have to
ask.
I'll have to ask our director at some point. I don't remember.
And Red Robot was there apparently.
Apparently.
Like
Somehow.
I said, Samaj was so drunk he mistaken me for Red.
Apparently,
okay.
I did. I did. Also, I don't have a tiki to reenact the scene, but
Yeah, as
I got distracted by
not from
Ted.
lack of trying, mind you.
porno you've ever seen. It was directed by a feminist. So, I mean, it's mainly just shots of our dicks with the word "this is a bad thing"
Patriarchy.
scrawled on them.
Toxic masculinity.
There's
Like,
that.
I
too.
don't think even gay guys will be turned on by it. It was pretty bad. Just our dicks with bad messages, shameful messages, sad messages. But at least in my case, long messages. She wrote like paragraphs on the thing. To be fair,
Steve
she's a
Shives
very
directed
small
it.
script. You can't actually read it, but
No, the question is, did Steve Shives direct it?
no, Steve Shives actually was there. He was in the closet watching because
well-
him and I are actually lovers, and he wanted to watch someone else bang me.
He
So-
didn't have a part-time job working on the set. He was my beloved fluffer.
I only allowed him to be there as long as he kept his mouth shut.
Yeah, he needed a woman to dominate him. That's why Tiki was there.
But cunts, we
Damn.
can't actually say too many bad things about Steve Shives
Why
because
the
I
fuck
have
not?
invited him for an open discussion.
And you want him
Wait,
to show
Oh,
up.
wait. You invited
Yeah,
him.
well, he's not going to show up. We all know that.
I was gonna say you invited him. Did he actually accept? Because
No.
I had asked him for to do an interview, and instead of accepting or simply, instead of saying yes or no, he blocked me.
I think we've all tried to
He's not
extend
gonna
that
show
olive
up.
branch.
He hasn't responded, but I'm trying to get people to pass this very polite. Samaj, you've read it. It is polite,
I've
right?
read it. Yeah, no, it is, but he won't accept it. And
No, I
I've
know,
tried.
I know he won't, but I want to give him the chance to.
Giving him the benefit of a doubt is a good thing.
If
With
he
an open
does
mind.
show up,
Well,
if by some miracle he accepts it and we do speak, I will be polite.
You won't play chicks with dicks in the background?
No, I will fulfill every promise I made in that message. I will be the polite, reasonable. I think I even said sober. I might not have.
Couldn't promise
But-
that one, could you?
Dude, I will drink three times as
I
much.
actually
I
probably
would drink
didn't say that.
3 times as much the night that you have Steve Shives. Enough for you, enough
But
for me,
I will
enough for
be,
whoever else.
I will be very polite about it because I would like, even if it's not me, I'd like to see Steve actually have a conversation with somebody.
The gorilla's banging is more important than the vegan.
lol. But no, it
Yeah,
just
gorillas banging is always more important than vegans.
see that's the thing. Steve Shives doesn't talk. If he finds your idea is toxic, he won't talk. Like him and Lacey got into an argument over Twitter, and he goes, "Well, I'd rather be friends with people who can delete the anti-feminist YouTube channels." Something along those lines, like he says, like I don't want to be friends with any anti-feminists. I'd
Yeah,
rather
I
be
don't
friends
want to
with
talk to them.
literally-
Much better to make friends with people at YouTube who can delete their
It's
channel.
literally Lacey Green saying, I'd rather keep an open mind and hear the other side out before I come to my own conclusion. And Steve is saying, well, I've already made that decision. I'm keeping my mind shut, and I'm not going to have any deals with that. I'd rather
But
silence these people.
I think there is
So that makes
one thing about, I mean, 99% of my channel will turn Steve away. I mean,
Oh yeah, no, mine too.
the first 4 words of every video are "ooga fucking ooga cunts."
Yeah.
But he has no worries about my fans going and attacking him because I don't have any. He
Yeah.
doesn't have to worry about any of my fans bullying him. And
Yeah,
I'm hoping that one positive thing might make him. I mean, I know it won't, but I'm still pretending that there's the possibility.
I should have reworded what Steve Stripes had said. Silencing people who disagree with me is a political achievement. That's pretty much what it is for him. Yeah. People who disagree with him is a good thing for him to go and try and shut down and delete and all that other stuff.
See, he's just a freaking coward. People think it's his wife that has like towers over him. I don't know. I'm not going to speak anything to that, but that dude is just. If I ever got into a real conversation with him, it's like I'd probably end up telling him to fuck off because it's just you can. And I'm not trying to be mean, but the way that he comes across with people, there is no open dialogue. He's arrogant, he's cowardly, he's pompous. It's just like, dude, how do you function? How?
Dude,
And
no.
Steve Shives is not the only person who's against Lacey trying to extend
Oh, yeah.
back the olive branch. Cat Black
Cat
was ripping
Black.
into her.
Oh yeah, I
No,
saw that
and
shit too. And it's just like,
that
hey
kind of
Lacey,
bothered
welcome to our world.
Because recently I had spoken with Cat Black.
Yeah.
Started off arguing, and we still didn't just disagree, or we still didn't agree by the end.
It's gonna happen.
But she did seem more reasonable than a lot of them. And then seeing her switch to this, I feel like my assessment may have been very wrong.
Honestly, from what I've seen of just like the feminist side, from Jessica Ramsey, Cat Black, Shives, Kevin, you had Kevin Milligan come out of the woodwork because I could not finish this Cat's video. He came out of the woodworks and he gathered like all these clips of people bad-mouthing Lacey and then him coming to her defense. It was creepy. It's like, what the I know you're weird. I know what you're doing, but it's not gonna work. Where he had clips in there from Undoomed, like bad-mouthing Lacey or mocking Lacey in one of his videos.
Chambers.
Yes.
I'm gonna put up a video later tonight, and it's gonna be not Schmeckle, but a different character of mine. Cringily defending you over this whole Daddy 05 thing.
Oh.
I have nothing planned. I've just come up with the idea now.
Oh. Changing it back to the Daddy 05 stuff when we're talking about Lacey Green. I see how it goes. But there are people on
the whole cringily defending Chambers has people attacking her right now, so
Oh, I've been ignoring most of them, and they finally like fucked off and left me alone. I've managed to like have a conversation with a few of them, like polite conversation, but for the most part, just I didn't respond to them. It's like, dude, I don't give a shit. Do your thing and go away. And they did. They really did. So I'm not really bothered by it per se. Dude, it's been freaking crazy what's been going on for the past couple days. And I've just kind of been watching it. I told it's almost like a volcano erupting and just watching the lava go by. It eventually cooled down and turned to black, but I'm just watching lava go by. It's not touching me any, but it's just like, oh my God, this is
See,
crazy.
why, like you said, they were calling you shady or something like that.
Well, I have
What was
the reason why oh, go ahead.
No, I was just asking, what's the whole thing there?
Okay, the reason why I'm being called shady is because there's a mention of a BBC interview which never got published, but I was reached out and interviewed for the BBC, which I will say I have recorded because I was warned ahead of time that they wanted to push this it's all YouTube's fault narrative, but I was not having it But anyway, so there was this BBC interview that Joy and Suit yourself directed them into my direction, and that's how I got the interview with them. So people are calling me shady is because, oh, well, Joy gave you an interview or directed an interview to you, and you just kind of threw her to the side. And it's just like, you guys don't have the full story as to why that even happened in the first place. Because it's not like I just decided up in one day, like, oh, I don't like Joy anymore, poof. No, there's so much more to it than that. But that's why I'm being called shady, backstabber, traitor. So I mean, like I said, it hasn't really been affecting me any. I'll just see comments and tweets, and like I've said earlier, I've been following the lolcow threads of the Anons. So there's been a bunch of shit in there about that. So it's like, well, I can't do anything right now.
The way I look at it when it comes to situations like that, when you're, given a warning or you see a situation and you're told to stay away from a person, you got to take that into consideration in your own mind, all the evidence you've seen, what you feel and know about the person. You make your own decision and fuck what other people think. I mean, I don't hold myself to anybody else's moral standards. I hold myself to my own. Fuck the rest of y'all. Love you.
Yeah, and go ahead. And that is... Oh, sorry.
I was just saying love you all, though.
And that is true enough. And here's the thing. Because I had people come to me before this big blow up, before me confirming some things that Joy Sparkle said, and it's only specific details. See, had I walked away sooner, I mean, this drama wouldn't have happened, I think. Granted, this is not all my fault, but had I not walked away sooner, we wouldn't have really discovered what was really going on. I mean, I don't know. It's damned if you do, damned if you don't situation, I think.
Yeah, pretty much. I mean, I had the same thing with that whole ogre cognitive thought situation. People still ask me why the hell, I decided the way I did, decided to keep hanging out with ogre and drama. It's because that's what I decided to fucking do.
I was actually on a stream with Ogre earlier, and he brought that whole thing up. And like I said then, my whole stance on it is, I like Cog, I like Ogre. Issues between them aren't my issues, and they aren't the Cuntstream's issues.
Exactly. That's how I felt on the whole thing. And the more people tell me...
If the two of them want to come on and talk about it, or if even one of them wants to come on and give their side, we'll talk about it. I think actually both have been on and given their sides.
Yeah. Well, I can give my side about the Joy Sparkle stuff, and Base Bulma has mentioned it already on her Twitter. I've been watching her responses and Joy's and everyone else's. If you guys don't want to hear about it, I'll shut the hell up. That's, like I said, I don't want to overtake the stream. It's not my channel.
It's fine. This is first off a cunt stream, but this is not even one of the proper Saturday cunt streams.
It's just a Mother's Day.
This can go wherever the fuck it goes.
Happy Mother's Day. Let's talk about Daddy 05 and other drama shit, okay?
Happy Mother's Day. I hope Mommy 05 gets her kids taken.
There's that too.
Yeah, frankly, I don't think they need to be in the guardianship of any children, or they shouldn't have guardianship of any children. There's something really wrong with them. But no, with the Joy Sparkle BS stuff, because I was talking to her about the Daddy 05 stuff, and she did come to me with very intimate details about the case, and it's just which I verified, because I did have a conversation with Tim and Rose. It's like, hey, I got told this by Joy. Is this particular detail true? And it was verified. Tim and Rose did not break their gag order, just to be clear. But I did, like I said, verify one of the details. And they're like, yeah, I'm like, I don't know how she knows this other stuff going on, but she does. Because at first I didn't think anything was wrong with it. I've never dealt with this stuff before, nor the legality of it. So, but when I got the call from Rose, she was not happy with Joy's videos. So I had to call Base Mama. I'm like, hey, I just got this phone call. What do we do? And that's how it kind of started from there on my end, where I just put distance. It's like, you know what? I got to do this. And I even, that's what pisses me off the most, is I even disconnected in a polite manner, in a very civilized way. Didn't call her trash, didn't call her crazy, any of those things. And it just, I still got like blasted. And I guess she like shit talked me on one of her streams, and I didn't catch that. I just keep hearing about it. But that's my end. As for Base Mamas and the others, I have no idea. I just know that Base Mama got mad because Joy got freaked out, and no, not fun.
High school.
Huh?
It just, YouTube reminds me a lot of high school.
Yeah, it
Social
kind
media
of
sites
does.
in general remind me of high school.
Yeah.
Like Facebook, Twitter, Reddit, even. Everything.
That whole
Anywhere.
Daddy of Five thing, I think I had like an open monologue about how like YouTube and our social media has just become a lot like high school stuff, and you thought you grew out of it, you thought you can move on, and here you are doing it all over again.
But that's,
Yeah, go ahead.
I was just gonna say, that's a lot of things in life too, though, man. I worked 12-hour shifts at a parts factory, basically, you know, making the computer parts for cars, and that's just the fuck like high school too. I worked as a waitress, and that was just like being in high school. A lot of things in life, it's exactly like high school, all fucking over again.
It's
You never
mainly
get away from
because of you learn to adjust and adapt to people, and then there's a lot of times where people just do not grow up past 18.
Yeah.
Yeah, a lot of people never leave high school in their heads. That's why the world is a lot like high school.
Well, I actually just made this comment about how feminists fight against the patriarchy. They just lay on the ground and throw a tantrum.
Yeah.
Pretty much, or scream and throw trash cans and scream like a yeti while holding
Yeah.
Oh,
themselves.
said the
No,
comment.
I actually call it banshees. They scream like banshees.
My small children are little SJWs. All small children. They're fucking
Whatever.
SJWs running around.
They're little trolls.
Yes. Oh, my youngest is turning into a little troll, dude.
Uh,
The other
Uh-oh.
day, I had to have a conversation with my oldest son because he asked me if I was a mega girl.
Oh, yeah.
Because he was trying to figure out, you know, what the term is for a woman. So I had to explain, no, I'm a woman. Daddy is a man. You will grow up to be a man one day. Girls grow up to be women. My youngest son hears the whole conversation. He hears the explanation. He's watching and nodding along. Then he turns, looks at his older brother and says his name, which I'm not going to say on stream, but he said, "You're a woman."
Wow.
That is his father all fucking over right there.
You know what? You should have him watch Justin Dennis's videos and ask, is that a woman or a man?
No, I'll do that. They're 4 and 5.
Well, no, he can still point and say if Justin is a man or a woman. You can have Justin mute just so that way the image is there, but not
I don't
the
want to
voice.
expose him to that image.
The Adam's apple is that terrifying.
That Voldemort man with that hair, and no.
That is a man.
Yeah,
I'm glad
I
they
don't
show
even.
my kid's Magog, yeah.
I know people are calling Justin by his tranny name, which is Riley, but his real name is actually Justin. and it's like-
No. See,
I actually remember when he changed
I
it.
will call him by a new name because changing a name is something that anyone can do.
Yeah, exactly. As
Yeah,
long as you
I
calling
won't
him
call
by
him
Justin.
a woman, but I'll call him Riley because you can get a name change.
yeah,
Yeah.
that's where
I'm
I
still-
stand.
I'm still calling him Justin just because, from my understanding, Riley's supposed to be his transgender name, and he does not want to transition. Thus, crossdresser.
Well, no, he doesn't want to transition, and that's why I won't call him a woman.
Yeah, I'm not going to call him a
That-
lesbian either.
I will, or a lesbian, obviously. If he's not a woman,
He
he's
is a
not a
straight
lesbian.
white male.
He
Honestly,
is.
in my
He's got a
opinion,
bisexual girlfriend.
Honestly, in my
Yeah,
opinion, you can
Who
have this.
appears to actually think he's a woman with a dick.
She was totally talking about me in that video. Or Suit. She's probably talking about Suit, but it made
She
me
was
think
trying to bash on Justin using the very same memes everybody else has been spreading around and clarifying how those memes are accurate.
I know. I had tweeted out to Justin, to Riley, to whatever the fuck you want to call Voldemort, man. I tweeted out to him about the shirts that you have to choose a binary gender in order to order one of his non-binary shirts.
Oh my gosh.
And then he
Suit
blocked-
started that shit.
Yeah, Suit asked me to tweet it, or he asked in his video to tweet it, and my comment on his video was on my way, and I tweeted it out right then. And I got blocked. And then she posted that video talking about it. I was like, oh my god, that's totally me.
No, I do know that I had tweeted to Justin asking him to stop calling himself a feminist, and he blocked me. Like, I was being very polite. I said, "Can you please stop calling yourself a feminist? Thank you." Blocked.
Damn. I actually did in his comment section, because like when I see commentaries done on Dennis, I'll go to the original video. There's people starting to accuse him of being a predator, that this whole trans thing he's got going is just disguise for him preying on women.
Yeah,
That's what
I've heard that argument a few times. I think that's a little far.
Well, I mean,
That-
based off his video, that if you're not willing to fuck everybody you see, you're a bigot. I mean,
Well, yeah, there's the whole argument where he's trying to guilt people into shit. And he is, but I don't think he's trying to guilt people into sleeping with him.
yeah.
I do think he's genuine in his beliefs.
I think
Oh,
he's
you
just
claim to be a-
batshit crazy.
Claim to be a heterosexual
No, I
man,
think
but
he's-
won't touch a
I
tranny
think
dick.
he's crazy.
You're a transphobe.
Genuinely crazy.
I think honestly, I think a lot of them are.
I don't think it's crazy, more or less
No,
the lack of
yeah.
understanding.
Yeah, crazy is maybe too extreme. But I think he's very, very, very misled. And I think he's genuine in that. I don't think he's putting on an act to guilt people into sleeping with him. I think he honestly believes what he claims to believe. And he's trying to guilt people into also believing that.
Well,
that
apparently, the TERFs and LGBT communities are in his comment section calling him a predator.
Ooh, yeah.
Well,
See,
yeah,
where did that
but-
even start?
I think he's just a very confused boy who looked. Very
I'm
much,
sorry,
he
the
had a very
whole turf
foolish
thing
face.
is
I
ridiculous.
can
in the
see
first
that from the
place.
TERF side, because, you know, they are against trans in general. But with the LGBT saying that as well about him, but it kind of has me confused.
I don't know. I don't know what to think anymore. For me, I'm not really for a lot of the stuff. I'm not going to rattle people's doors about it. Like, for me, it doesn't matter how many surgeries you get. You're still your biological sex. And you want to hear something funny? Because I kind of clipped this little snapshot from Blair's and Lacey's debate, or whatever the heck you want to classify that as. Blair actually came out and stated that he will die a male despite the surgeries and the hormones, that he knows that. So it's just like, when you have one saying it and everyone else denying it, I'm not trying to start anything, but it's like, see, they know the truth, but I don't know. I really don't. It's not my business. I don't want to know, but people seem to want to plaster it everywhere.
All right, at this point, we're probably gonna wrap it up, as we always do on the Cuntstream. Here's your chance to shill yourselves to the 0 people watching. Political
God.
doesn't get to shill himself.
Oh, we need
We'll start with Amanda.
Oh,
I don't know. Y'all go check out my channel. I'll be posting more stuff soon. Amanda
Yeah,
Wolfchild.
you gotta say the name of your channel, because I never remember to post links. So,
I was saying it when you interrupted.
Yeah, you fuckface.
well, I'm sorry for interrupting you.
Amanda Wolfchild. That's my channel. I got the little tiny URL, so it should be easy to find.
All right, now Chambers.
I'm the Chambers of My Heart. Regular content should continue up here soon. I know I've been busy with the Daddy 05 stuff, but I'm starting to post regular content again. Yay! So come check out my channel if you're interested. I do poetry, rants, anti-fem stuff, just a mixed bag.
Excellent. She's out of all these cunts here. I'm probably gonna say this like 4 times, but out of all these cunts here, Chambers is one of the channels you should definitely check out. She's been doing a lot lately, a lot of good shit, a lot of not only socially good shit, but a lot of entertaining shit. Go and check her out. Now, Optimus.
Greetings, YouTube. I am the mighty shiny red robot. Never mind Optimus Christ, he didn't bother to show up. I, on the other hand, did, which means you, too, should show up to my channel. Subscribe to me. I'm friendly, I'm strange, I'm weird, and I'm entertaining most of the time.
Now, the bald cunt. Henry.
Skeptic alert.
Oh my god.
There you go.
There we are. Now, Tiki, as always, our resident feminist, quote unquote feminist.
Quote unquote. No, first of all, happy Mother's Day again to all the mothers out there on this day. Yes, single mothers included. Don't be bitching about Father's Day, wanting a single Mother's Day as well, because fuck that. Anyways, Tiki Bomber on pretty much any social media site.
There we are. And my co-host.
Oh yeah, Samaj, do art stuff. SEMAJZ, social media.
Yeah, the whole don't follow him thing. You know, the usual thing he does.
Yeah. Oh, and
All right. And I'm fucking Schmeckle. This was a cunt stream. And Pulipot was here. But don't follow him. And as always,
Definitely don't.
now fuck off!